truce has broken out in Clan Beckham, at least if their very public show of unity in Paris is to be believed. Brooklyn and his wife Nicola Peltz were at Victoria's Fashion Week show amid rumours of a feud between the American heiress and her mother-in-law. As the entire family posed together, briefings went out that the event was filled with lots of hugs and a lovely family atmosphere. But some people have had their doubts if the reunion was all that it seemed.
I was actually expecting to see something similar with some hugging going on, some touching going on. But instead of that, we've got a line of Beckhams. We've got Victoria, who is actually touching David and very much in a sort of couple pose with him. But then you go down the line and the couple that the rumours of the rifts are with are right down the far end, sitting very coupled up, but not in the kind of gelled way that you would expect if they're sort of, we're just one big happy family. I mean, they look fine, but they look slightly apart as a couple in their matching outfits. So a very strong couple, but it's not really defining them as part of the family group. Nicola's very much in model mode. I mean, she's very upright. Not what I would call a relaxed looking facial expression. Brooklyn to a certain extent, I mean, he always scrunches his eyes up, but again, not a particularly relaxed looking smile. I didn't expect them to be doing a thumbs up, but I expected something a little more giving. I love the way that Nicola is doing quite a possessive signal here. She's got her hand on Brooklyn's thigh. It's almost like he's mine, which, you know, when it's a mother-in-law and then a wife, can often be, in any normal family, kind of battle. But that gesture, it's sort of ownership in a way.
Other friends said the event was intended to remind Brooklyn that he's a Beckham, because apparently he'd forgotten. So what exactly is behind this family feud? Here's Mail Online's video timeline of the warring Beckhams. The whole Beckham family were out in force back in April as they watched 23-year-old Brooklyn marry Nicola in Florida. But with the ceremony taking place at Nicola's multi-million-dollar family estate, there was already speculation that the powerful Peltz empire could overshadow Brand Beckham. And while it should have been a happy occasion, the $3 million wedding was also allegedly the start of tension between Victoria and her 27-year-old daughter-in-law. Nicola looks stunning in a custom Valentino couture dress. However, an alternate plan had originally existed for her to wear Victoria's label. Exactly what happened would be the subject of months of speculation. The most explosive version of events was given to dailymail.com, in which friends of Nicola claimed that she had never intended to wear her mother-in-law's dress, adding she has too many actually talented designer friends. Relations then grew cooler over summer as Victoria and Nicola stopped liking each other's Instagram posts. After the ceremony, Nicola posted a 9-photo carousel of the wedding on Instagram with the caption, "Family is everything." But she failed to include any pictures of Brooklyn's relatives. And for her part, Victoria shared a selection of images of the wedding guests wearing dresses, but only the ones designed by her label. Months then passed with absolutely no Instagram love between the two, while Brooklyn changed his name on Instagram to be Peltz Beckham. The briefing and counter-briefing about the feud continued over the summer. In late July, sources gave the Mail's Alison Boshoff a new insight into the feud. They said, "There's a feeling that the Peltzes rather turn their noses up at the Beckhams, the way that they do things and their celebrity profile. Meanwhile, the Peltz clan has really embraced Brooklyn. There's a feeling that Brooklyn is now all about the Peltz family and not the Beckhams." 2 weeks later, after another critical article, Nicola posted a photo of herself crying on Instagram and said she would not let people bring me down or hurt my heart. 5 days later, Nicola attempted to cool tensions by going on the record to explain the wedding dress row. She insisted she only wore Valentino because Victoria's studio couldn't make her dress in time. She told Variety magazine, "She didn't say you can't wear it, and I didn't say I didn't want to wear it." And Brooklyn told the magazine that the media was always going to try and put people down, as in, everyone gets along, which is good. However, a month later, newlywed Nicola gave another interview in which she appeared to be rather more critical of her mother-in-law over the dress incident. Nicola told Grazia magazine, "We connected to start designing the dress, and then a few days went by and I didn't hear anything. Victoria called my mum and said her atelier couldn't make it." The Grazie interview was interpreted as Nicola accusing Victoria of blanking her, and days later, Brooklyn's dad David stepped in to try and heal the rift once and for all. A source told Boshoff he had it out with him and told him, "We don't do this in our family, and you know that we don't do this in our family. What happens next is up to you, but we are done with the drama." The intervention certainly seems to have had an effect, as a few days later, Brooklyn and Nicola joined the whole family in Paris for Victoria's show. Yet whether the new united Beckham family endures, only time will tell. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe for more videos like this.